First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Baltimore. In motion comes Andrews. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. This one's batted away. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
He keeps it himself, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Packers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 32 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Set, go.
Love. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 36 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal.
Watch out now. Big ready.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Ready?
He'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's caught. It's Marshawn Moore.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. Greg was up to like the quarterback who can take a play that's not in the playbook and bring it to life and bring it to the end zone for a touchdown.
These are the most difficult plays for a defense to defend because you think you do everything right. You have all the receivers covered. You're able to force the quarterback off his initial spot, but sometimes you just can't teach athlete, Mike. And in this case, he said, all right, there's nowhere to go with the ball. I'm just going to tuck it and do it myself.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Yeah, the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
This one caught downfield by Flowers. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
White. Blue, 52. Yellow, 43.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 20.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Field flat. Set. Ready. 45. Right. Set.
To throw is Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
2nd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
13. Yeah. Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Forced out wide. To the pylon, he's pinned. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Coolidge forward for maybe a yard. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Punt. 53. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. We'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's catch number 40 on the season for him. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. It was Odafe Owe to make the play. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
At the 46-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Here's Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Odafe Owe getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Okay.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Set. Ready. Trail. Yellow. Blue. 32. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Travis Jones. He's in there It's a fourth down.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front seven is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. On first down, we'll start the drive with Henry. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Devontae Wyatt in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. 2nd down.
3rd and a long way to go. Now Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
Yellow, ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now run. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set, hut. 10 black. Black Ultra. Hut.
Love to throw. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ultra. Go. Here we go. Set. Set.
Here's Jacobs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Direct shot. 17. Set. Ready. Red. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He looks free, right side. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Black. 95.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Forced out left. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this 1st half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
We go from sorry and sad, they're ready to grab them. They get to the butt. I want the money, the cash, the fool at the bag, the currency stacking the junk.
Let's go now.
The go play action with Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready. 45. White. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Pick up of 14 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
Come on, set.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan,
In trouble, and down he goes. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
50. Green. Black shot. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind, we're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on second down. He'll let one go. Down the middle. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. Henry trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Moving to his left. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. To the 20. And he will score. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A big play there for Baltimore. 35 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll lead to a second down. Jackson up top again. Rolling to the left. Taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Jackson looking to throw. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is first and goal. On the give, here's Henry. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. To throw is Jackson. Moving left. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point is good. And the Ravens have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Yellow. Ready, putt.
On first down, it's Love. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Ravens 28, Packers 21. Brandon McManus kicking off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25, the drive will begin there. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go. Ken Black, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is brought in. And he will score. Game on. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers back within 7. It's 35-28. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Return. Return.
On 1st and 10, Jackson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Kenny Clark in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down, Jackson. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That one good for 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion comes Andrews. A 1st down throw for Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flower. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard. On the handoff, it's Henry. Andrews. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big play.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Rashawn Gary in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Hey, officer, what? What? Hey! Hey, Chuck! Report! You! Wait on.
From the gun, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
Hey, middle.
Jackson now to throw on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Wade Walker. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Jackson. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
13.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Me and my bros in the stone and ride like when they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you with my vibe, take a food like Tupac. I see a bunch of mean guys in the playing at a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to figure it out.
This is 1st and 10.
Black, set, hut. Black 40. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a 10-yard loss.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Set.
Now, Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives the team a first down.
48-yard line.
Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Trouble, 38. Here we go, set. Black, blue striker. Black ultra. Yellow, go. Set.
To the air, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Black for
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready, ready.
Love to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard
Red
line.
cycle. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Cut, cut.
Here's Love. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Cut, cut.
They'll go for it. Love. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Get hot, hot. Get hot. 180. Get hot.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
It's hot.
2nd and 11.
It's hot.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. They look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.